appeared for any types of Sanic school, Rashtramality school entrance examination before
Yes,
this?
sir.
Which exam?
Sir, both Sainik School and RMS.
Okay, so what was the result of Sanic school and Rashtramality school?
Sir, I passed the Sainik School exam but failed in the medical and I failed the RMS exam.
What problem you had in your medical?
My eyes were weak, that's why. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Keshav. How are you, Keshav?
Sir, I am fine.
Okay, all right. So, Keshav, you are going for RAMC interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All right, Keshav. So you are going first time for this kind of interview, or before this you have ever been for any type of interview?
No, sir, I am going for the first time.
Okay, have you ever appeared for any types of Sanic school, Rashtramality school entrance examination before
Yes,
this?
sir.
Which exam?
Sir, both Sainik School and RMS.
Okay, so what was the result of Sanic school and Rashtramality school?
Sir, I passed the Sainik School exam but failed in the medical and I failed the RMS exam.
All right. What problem you had in your medical?
My eyes were weak, that's why.
Okay. So, got you. So, and why you failed in Rashtramality school examination?
Sir, actually, I got some of my maths question which I knew wrong, so I failed by a little bit of marks.
Only in math you will fail, or in any other subject you also fail?
Sir, my other subjects went well, but in maths I did a little bit of mistakes.
Got it. So how was your RNC exam? You are well prepared for that?
Yes, sir.
How was it? How was the exam?
Sir, English and GK went good, and with maths I struggled a little bit, but I tried everything I could do, and then I passed it as well.
All right. So how many months you dedicatedly prepare for this RNC examination?
Sir, I think in English I got around 70 marks. I got
I'm
in
repeating the
around,
questions, Keshav.
yes,
How
sir,
many months you took to prepare this RAMC examination
you took.
along with your academics? Yeah.
Sir, it took me 1 year to prepare for REMC.
So is it your last chance to appear for RAMC examination, or you have one more attempt?
Sir, it was my last chance to appear for REMC.
Got it. So, Keshav, will go further for your further interview session. Just I wanted to make you comfortable. Before starting the session, I'll just like to discuss few interview technique which you have to follow strictly while going for your final interview. And the techniques are very common techniques which you have to follow. Be very cautious. The technique which I'm just going to tell you. The first thing and the foremost thing, never tell a lie to the interviewer. Okay. Never try to hide anything. Be always truthful. Whatever questions they are asking, if you know the answer of the questions, just say the answer. If you don't know, politely say, sorry, sir, I'm unable to recall, unable to answer. I do not know the answer of the questions. That's it. Okay. And
Yes,
the
sir.
next thing you have to keep in your mind, always having a smiley face in your hand, in your face. Always having a smiley face. Don't be very serious. They are not going to reject you. Why the interview is there? They are going to select you. Okay. Because already you have cleared written examinations. They have to check only the selected candidates of in the written examinations. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is no too much crowd. So they will be very careful to reject any candidate. Okay. So they are there to select you. So always make a mindset that the people who is sitting before you, they will try their best to select you. Okay. So how they will select you? How they will select you? Because of your
Sir,
qualities. Because of
yes.
your qualities. And how they will take your qualities? While having
Sir, but
conversation, while talking to you. Okay. They want to check which type of candidate you are, which type of person you are. And what are the way to check which type of person you are? By talking to know about you. Okay. So as usual, for any interview, already you know about the dress. Need a very neat and clean dress. Not very new, which you have not used anytime. Use the dress which already you have worn. Okay. Don't use any dress which is very new. Okay. Just either if you have already a new dress, try to use it 2-3 times before going for the final interview. It seems that already the dress is comfortable. Why I'm telling this? Once you use the dress before going for the final interview, maybe it will be new. You will be comfortable with the dress. Okay, it will not disturb you to making one uncomfortable while asking question by the interviewer. You do not need to look here and there in your dress, which means that the dress is not comfortable. Okay. So as for my recommendation, the dress should be very formal according to your color, not red, not dark color. It should be very light color. Use white shirts, gray pant, black pant, polished shoes, preferably black. Okay. Shoes with the laces. Remember, shoes should be with the laces. Don't use shoes without laces. Okay. As far as your hair is concerned, it should be trimmed off. Not very recruit, not very zero. 1 number, 2 number, it's okay. But should be shorter than you are at now. It's a bit shorter than looking now. Okay.
yes, sir.
And while entering in the interview hall, how you have to walk smartly. Don't look down towards the earth. While entering the room, look towards the interview members, having a smiley face. After entry, before enter, you say, "May I come in?" After entering, greet to the interview members. According to the time, say loudly, not very loudly, not very slowly, in a very formal way. "Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am." Okay.
Yes, sir.
After greeting, a chair will be besides you. Just it will be placed before the interview panel, just in front of them. You have to walk smartly and stand beside the chair, just beside the chair. Don't sit until unless you are asked to sit. Okay. What you have to keep in your mind, once you are asked to sit comfortably without moving the chair here and there. Okay. Once you are seated, after offering chair by the interview member, say thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am, for offering you a seat. Okay. Once you have seated comfortably, they will ask very common questions, very normal questions, as I did in the beginning. How are you, Keshav? From where, Keshav? How was your journey? That's it. Why do they ask
Yes,
these questions? They want to make you comfortable before asking further questions. Okay, so that you will be very comfortable because may not have a way of an interview. That's why they ask you a very simple question in the beginning to make you comfortable. That's it. Once you've been comfortable after asking how are you, from where you have come, how was your journey, Then start asking the questions, beginning questions about you, about your family members, about your routine, about your study, a little about the general knowledge and current affairs, your area of interest, your hobby, your sports, your extracurricular activities, your strength, your weaknesses. That's it. They're not going to ask any questions beyond of this beyond these topics. And these questions are arises from the first question. The first questions will be about you, about your routine, about your schooling, and how did they start with the questions. We will have a very short sessions of the interview today, and we'll see how we're answering the questions and how the questions are arises. The basic idea of discussing this technique is you will yourself will able to know how the questions are arises from the previous questions by the interview members. So you yourself will see how the questions are arises, the answers you are giving of the questions asked by the interviewing officers. Okay. So are
Yes,
you
sir.
ready for the sessions to be the session to be started? All right, Keshav. So they will have a very short sessions. Starts with the session. I'm starting with the session. Tell me about you, Keshav.
Sir, as you know, my name is Keshav Verma. I am 12 years old and am currently pursuing my academics from Gyan Jyoti Global School. I belong to Himachal Pradesh, but am currently living in Chandigarh. My father's name is Anil Kumar, who works as a key accounts manager in a medical company. My mother's name is Preeti Guleria, who is a homemaker. My hobbies are playing football, playing cricket, and learning new things on computer. My short-term aim is to join this institute named REMC, and my long-term aim is to join the Indian Army as an officer.
So what you have left while narrating, tell me about yourself, Keshav. You have forgotten to include your participation in extracurricular activities, your sports, you have missed out. Just listen. You have missed out telling about your siblings. Okay. And if you have your grandparents, you have missed out to tell them about. Okay. So these three, four things you have to include. Okay. While telling about yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me, yeah. Would you like to ask any question, Keshav?
No, sir.
Okay. Now you tell me, Keshav, about your hobby and interest.
Sir, as I told you earlier, my hobbies are playing football, playing cricket, and learning new things on computer. I have recently starting reading books as well, and I play cricket professionally.
Okay, you play cricket professionally.
Yes,
So
sir.
from where the idea have come to play cricket professionally, and by what position you play cricket? And recently, what book as a hobby you have started to read?
Sir, I started playing cricket from my childhood as I got interested in the sport. Uh, I enjoyed playing it, and I am a fast bowler right now in my team. And about reading book, I have recently finished a book named Atomic Habits.
Okay, so what is the idea of this book, Atomic, which you have read just now?
Sir, this book tells us that we cannot uh, achieve success by just working overnight. We
Mhm.
need to do small efforts daily, which will help us reach success.
Okay, who is the author of the book?
So the author of the book is James Clear.
James Clear. So after finishing of this book, any other book which you would like to read in the future?
Sir, right now I am not reading a book, but in the future I am planning to read another book.
By which author?
Sir, we will see which book I will read. Sir,
Okay, you have
I
already
will ask
decided.
my father to buy a book, and then whatever book he buys, I will read it.
Got it. Got it, success. So tell me about your cricket team and any coaching or any institutions you have joined to upgrade your professional experience in cricket.
Sir, I played from my school's cricket academy only, and
Mm-hmm.
recently I have given trial for another academy in Chandigarh.
Okay. Which academy?
Sir, it lies in Sector 16, and its coach is Mr. Pathania.
Name of the academy?
Sorry, sir, I don't know the name of the academy.
Got it. So when do you go for this academy? By what time? After this school, or what is your cricket schedule?
Sir, right now I do not go to the academy. As I gave the trial and got selected, but later they asked for a second trial as they had too many students to handle.
Got
So
it.
I have recently given the trials.
So, Keshav, you tell me your daily routine from morning, by what time you wake up and by what time you go to the bed, and meal in the duration, what are interest, and how do you help your parents in your daily routine?
Sir, I wake up at around 6:40 a.m. and then get ready to go to the school.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I come to home at 2 p.m. and rest till 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., I sleep till 4 p.m. and then I go to my yoga classes till 5:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I at 6 after I study for 30 minutes and then go outside to play. After that, I again study and do my school homework. And after that, I take some rest and then go to sleep.
So, Keshav, you tell me what plan you have followed to be restrict to your timetable so that you will not miss out anything of your schedule.
Sir, I have placed alarms on my phone which used to
Mm-hmm.
tell me whether what is the time to do something so
So,
that I
what is
remember that it is time to study or
got it,
do
Keshav.
something.
So, what is your schedule on holidays and Sunday?
Sir, on holidays, I study a little bit more and also take a more rest and take a 2 to 3 hours nap.
Any special activities if you have planned ever on holidays and Sunday,
Sir,
or
I
would you
go,
like to
sir,
plan in
I
the
go
future?
out for playing cricket.
Got it. So, who else there in your family other than your parents?
Sir, I have a sibling, my twin brother.
Okay. In which class he is?
Yes, sir.
Age in which class?
Sir, he is in 8th class only.
Does he help you in his study? Or you help him in his study.
Sir, we both help each other in studies. If he doesn't understand anything, I can teach him at that moment. But if I don't understand anything or I don't know what to do at that moment, he helps
Okay.
me with it.
Any example or any incident where you helped him or he helped you?
Sir, I took part in the UN in something related to the UN and activity, but
Okay.
and I needed to make a word document on the UN, the World Food Program, Sri
Mm-hmm.
Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother helped me in on how to write and what to write. And my brother understand is a little bit weaker than me in maths,
Mm-hmm.
so I help him a lot in maths.
Okay. Is he also trying for RAMC?
Sir, he tried for REMC, but he failed in maths this year.
Okay. Is he also tried for RMS or Sainik School?
Sir, this time he didn't have attempt, but I guess next year he will, and I will also give a Sainik School and RMS exam.
Got it. So, Keshav, do you know what are the other ways to join armed forces as an officer other than this NDA after RAMC?
Sir, we can join NDA straightforwardly or join Officers Training Academy,
Mm-hmm.
which will help us uh, join the army.
Okay.
And we can
And
also
how?
join as a
Okay.
non-commissioned ranks.
Okay. So, as far as armed forces as an officer is concerned, you told me that there is a NDA, there is a OTA, Officer Training Academy. Other than these two schemes, do you know any other scheme by which we can join armed forces as an officer?
No, sir, I right now don't know any other.
So after clearing NDA examination, one can become armed forces officer or then some particular interview. And what is the interview is called?
Sir, I don't know the name of the interview, but after clearing NDA, people have an interview which goes on for 5 or 6 days.
Okay. So what leads you and what who motivated you to join this RAMC? As you have anyone is having another option to join armed forces officer after clearing 10+2 and going through written examination of NDA.
Sir, my mother showed me for the first time the video of RMC and how it is, and I got really motivated. And how I saw that how amazing REMC is, and it trains students physically and mentally. And also, when I heard the stats that 80% of the students that go to REMC join NDA,
Mm-hmm.
I got shocked. So that's why I thought that it was best to join REMC.
Got it. So your ambition to join armed forces as an officer through NDA or any NDA. Okay. So you tell me, Keshav, by the way, if you are not able to join this RAMC, what other step will you take to complete your ambition?
Sir, I will try to join Sainik School ninth or RMS ninth, and
Mm-hmm.
as they are also very good schools which help us to join NDA
Okay.
and then give the paper of NDA.
Got it. So as far as your knowledge is concerned, Keshav, tell me what is the importance of life?
What is the importance of
Importance of life.
life?
Yeah.
Sir, sir, we have a life to play a role that we have got from God.
Okay. So which you will give importance in your life, educations, money, power,
Sir,
and why?
I would give my choice to education, as with education we can earn both money and power.
Will you please define, elaborate how education will empower money and power?
Sir, with the help of education, we can
Mm-hmm.
study, we can clear IIT exams, we can clear NDA exam, we can clear UPSC exam as well. And
Mm-hmm.
like IAS have a lot of respect and power in the society, and they also earn a lot of money.
Got it. What is the ambition of ultimate ambition of yours?
Sir, my ultimate ambition is to join the army.
Okay. How you have been motivated for the army?
Sir, I got motivated from my grandfather and Captain Vikram Batra.
Okay. How do you know Captain K. Vikram Batra?
Sir, I watched the movie made on him named Sher Shah.
Okay.
Sir, in that movie, I saw how brave he was and how his leadership qualities were, and I got inspired from him.
Okay. And from Himachal Pradesh, you told me.
Yes,
And
sir.
many of the people have joined armed forces either in the other ranks or in the or as an officer. So if any person whom you have seen in the uniform and you have ever interacted and any ideas or any situations or any example would you like to share?
Sir, I have seen I have seen my mother's brother,
Mm-hmm.
cousin actually, in the uniform of the army, and I
Mm-hmm.
talked to him. but I have never heard of any stories of him,
Got it.
nor from my grandfather.
Got it. Got it, Keshav. So, as far as your session is concerned, I will just discuss about your shortcomings, which we have seen during the discussions. Okay. After the shortcomings, I'll let you know what are the practice you have to do and where you were having strongness, what are the weaknesses you have faced during the conversation, what personally I have failed. So, as far as your first answer is concerned, where I have marked down, you have to include two, three things which I've already discussed. While
Yes,
you are talking, try to put pressure on the words, okay, especially the words, the keywords. Getting me? Try to put pressure on the keywords in the sentence. For example, if there is any adjective in the sentence, if there is an adjective in the sentence of the answer you are giving, put pressure on the adjective. Okay.
yes, sir.
For example, if you're defining any qualities of Vikram Batra, or the friend you have described the qualities, okay, or you have described the quality of your brother, try to use adjective of his qualities, okay, and put pressure on the words. The next thing you have to keep in your mind while answering the questions, use pause, be specific to the words, be clear to the words, solve fine. And as far as your hobby and interests are concerned, be restrict to your hobby and interest while narrating your daily routine. Okay, don't forget to include it. You have excluded that.
Yes, sir.
They will ask you your timetable. I ask you, how do you maintain your this routine? You have told you have put alarm. You can also add that you have made a timetable for that, and that you have just and that you have pasted before your study table, so that you will be strict towards other than alarming your timetable. Okay, use that timetable chart you have prepared. I ask you, what do you do on holidays and Sunday? You have to say, sir, on holidays and Sunday, you have a special plan. You have special schedules. As you have mentioned, you studied what you put more hours to your study than the usual days. Apart from that, you have also included that to spare more time on playing its way. Other than that, you can also include, you plan your outing, you plan for your outside activities, you go to movie, you go to park, you go to water park, you plan outside activities, small tips, you go outside to have a get together parties and something like that. Why do that? For your why do you do that? Why
Sir,
someone do this activity? To make
yes, sir.
you? How would someone do these activities on Sunday and holidays? To
Sir,
make
because
refresh from the daily routine. The ideas of going outside is to making refresh ourselves. Okay.
yes, sir.
Because one cannot restrict to his routine only. Okay. To make the mind comfort and mental satisfaction, mental fitness, we need to switch over from one activity to other activities. The ideas of this logic is. Apart from that, what I'll advise you, may you have a very short time to go for the interview. When your interview is scheduled? When your interview is scheduled?
Sir, we haven't got the dates yet.
Okay. So you have time, as you have not received your timetable date. So you have at least a week in your hand. Maybe you will get the date after a week. Before that, what practice you have to do is just stand before the mirror, answer the questions as I have discussed in this session. While standing before the mirror, write down the answer in your notebooks. Okay. read the answer, record in a using a microphone or headphone in your mobile. Try to listen the answer which you had given. Why I'm saying this? By this way, you can check your answer by yourself. What mistake you have done? What was the pronunciation of the words? What was the pitch? What was the volume of the words during the answer? These things you will be able to understand, you will be able to learn while listening your recordable answer. Why am the idea of this thing is, while you will practice these activities before the final interview, you feel more confidence, and you will try to emphasize the mistakes more, so that in the final interview you will not do such types of silly mistakes. However, your overall interview today was, as far as if I am the interview member, I'll make you pass. But you are not supposed to pass only, you have to be in merit. For that, you have hardly a week in your hand. Just put this technique while standing before the mirror and try to answer the questions. You will be asked this question, tell me about yourself, by any means. Okay. Telling me about yourself means they may ask you about your hobby, your interests, your favorite subjects, your strength, your weakness. Okay. So once you practice this question before standing the mirror, or once you evaluate by yourself, you will be confident enough to answer these questions the good way. And what is the best way to improve this answer? By analyze by yourself. And how you will analyze? Before standing the mirror and by reading your answer. And once you recorded your answer, you can send the answer to Nitin sir. Nitin sir will forward to me. I'll also check what was the mistake in that. Getting me?
Yes, sir.
Already we have discussed the techniques of the interview which you have to follow. The basic techniques. Always remember, always think the people who are sitting before you, they are going to select you. They will not reject you. Once you'll enter with this mindset, you'll feel happy to answer their questions. Okay. They know they are interviewing a person who is 7th standard. Okay. So they will ask the question with the person at the level of 7th and 8th only. Because they are the parents of a candidate. They are the father of his children's. They know they can compare their children with you. Okay. So that's it. I would like to say, rest, your performance was good. Just improve your pitch, your volume. Speak loudly, clear, use pause, and speak to the point.
Okay,
Rest
sir.
all is okay. You are passed. And try to practice the technique which I have told you. Anything which you wish to ask me?
No, sir.
All right, Keshav. We had a very wonderful discussion. Wish you all the very best for your final interview. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.